It's 7 o'clock. So if we could all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. First thing we'll do, our roll call. Obviously, I'm Chairman Parisi, and I'm here. Ed Schuessler.
Here.
John Paul.
Here.
Joe Satar.
Here.
Dan Sanchez.
Here.
Kathy Fenton.
Here.
Dave Shalaby.
Here.
Thank you. We've all had a chance to look at the October minutes. Didn't you? And at this point, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the October 7th meeting.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schuster.
first of all, I would commend Tiffany for a wonderful job on the minutes. I took a while to read them all. I would move that we approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Schuster, seconded by Commissioner Paul. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody have any opposition or anything? No? Okay. You like the minutes, Ed? Wait till you see the movie. Okay. I move that we open public hearings with public hearing number 2025-0721, Sportsplex Zoning Map Amendment, 11351 159th Street.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Paul. In favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Thank you. Staff?
Good evening. I'd like to begin by requesting that the staff reports entered into the record as written. So this item is a proposed zoning map amendment for the Orland Park Sportsplex property at 11351 159th Street. There's actually no changes or plans currently proposed for this site. The purpose is just to align this property with our other village-owned sites. And a zoning district that better serves the use of the property. And this is consistent with many of our previous open lands rezonings and village property rezonings that we've been doing this year. So the subject property is about 10.3 acres in size. It's currently zoned E1 estate residential, which is the default zoning classification assigned to annex parcels within the village. So the village is requesting approval to rezone this property to OS, our open space district, and that's just to align with the intended public use of the site. So the property is currently surrounded by Caputo's Plaza to the east, and then a few outlots as well. The Gallagher and Henry owned properties to the south and west, currently agricultural land, and then single family residential and unincorporated Cook County to the north. The comprehensive plan designates this property for community and institutional land use, and a recreational facility currently meets that intent, as well as for the OS open space district. There are responses to the LaSalle factors on the attached documents, and we believe that those responses meet the intent for this rezoning. And some of the key items include that the surrounding land uses are compatible, including the single family residential, as well as the commercial. And the existing E1 zoning does not permit any additional changes or expansions to the property and limits current improvements for the property. The rezoning will not negatively affect any property values, and it does promote the health, safety, and welfare by preserving this land only for public recreational uses. So here's the current zoning map of the property, where majority of the land surrounding the area is currently zoned LSPD, which is our large-scale planned development district. If developed in the future, it would most likely be single-family residential. And the OS zoning designation for the Sportsplex parcel will ensure that recreational opportunities are available for present and future residents surrounding this area. For this case, staff recommends that the Plan Commission approves the zoning map amendment for 11351 159th Street from E1 Estate Residential to the OS Open Space District. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. Are there any questions or comments from my fellow commissioners? I'll start with Commissioner Zatar. No, I don't have any questions. Okay. Commissioner Sanchez?
Same, no questions here.
Commissioner Paul?
No questions.
Commissioner Schussler?
Just a quick one. Are there more of these cleanup things coming down the pike, or is this about the end of it?
We thought we were done. I hope this is the last one. I believe it is, yeah.
And the other question I have is not really directly related to this, but, well, it is related to it, but it's not directly on point. Looking at the size of the sportsplex and the parking lot, and then looking what's behind it, and there's a pond back there. I think there's a proposal to put pickleball courts there. It doesn't look like there's that much room.
Yeah, we haven't seen a concept plan for where they'd be located yet. I believe in the previous discussions, it was in the rear of the property, but it's all very preliminary right now. I haven't seen any plans.
I have nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Fenton?
Anytime we can make any land open space, I'm all for it, so good job.
Thank you. Commissioner Shelby?
No questions, thank you.
Thank you. I don't have any questions either. I'd entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Shelby?
regarding case number 2025-0819, Land Development Code Amendment, establishment of surety bond rating requirements, I move that the staff, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so
Just
sorry.
read it.
Regarding case number 2025-0721, Sportsplex zoning map amendment, 11351 159th Street, I move to approve the staff recommended action as presented in the staff report to the Plan Commission for this case.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Shelby, a second by Commissioner Fenton. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, thank you. I move that we close public hearing number 2025-0721 and open public hearing number 2025-0820, Land Development Code Amendment, revised rooftop solar panel review process.
Second.
And I have a second by Commissioner Paul. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Nobody's opposed? Okay, staff?
Yep, so I'd also like to begin by requesting that the staff report is entered into the record as written. So we're seeking a proposed code amendment to allow all flush-mounted rooftop solar panel installations to be approved through the building permit process rather than going through our current appearance review application process. So currently, all non-residential rooftop solar installations continue to require appearance reviews, where planners will review setbacks, screening, and other items I'll mention later in the presentation. But as some of the commissioners may recall, so all solar panels used to require special use permits. So every solar panel installation would come to the Plan Commission as well as the board. Later, that was amended, so all solar panels required administrative appearance reviews. And then back in 2023, we did eliminate the appearance review process for residential solar applications. So they only require a permit. So currently, we're looking at all non-residential solar panel requirements and just making that a building permit as well. And based on that, at this point, the process is mostly just policy, and we're not necessarily gaining any additional, we're not actually, it's becoming very procedural and not really necessary for an appearance review.
Best way to say it.
So here are some of our solar panel code requirements. So currently, the planners review this during the appearance review application. However, our building plan reviewers also review this during the building permit process. So we're kind of creating a double, we're canceling out double work there. So we currently review glare, screening, wiring, the location of the solar panels, and then setbacks. So here are a couple of examples. So Jewel Osco on 159th and 94th is our most recent rooftop solar panel appearance review. It's currently under construction right now. So during the appearance review application, staff looked at the plans and found them to be met without requiring any corrections. This has happened on all 4 solar panel appearance reviews this year. The plans indicate that exterior conduits will match the existing wall color. There's existing parapet walls on the roof of the site, so you wouldn't see it from the street regardless of where they were located. And then here's just a picture of what the wall-mounted conduit would look like once it's installed. And here's another example at Target, same thing. We require that the conduit on the walls match the existing building and that you cannot see the panels from the rooftop. And here's a third example from Lexus. They installed their solar in 2023. Same thing, the wall-mounted equipment is on the rear of the building and it's painted to match, and none of the panels can be seen from the right-of-way. So here's our proposed text change. We're just changing the word residential that we amended back in 2023, just making it clear that it's for all flush-mounted rooftop solar panels, just go straight to building permit rather than also applying for an appearance review. And for the staff recommended action, staff recommends that the Plan Commission approves this land development code amendment for section 6314B1. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. Entertain a motion?
Mr. Chairman?
No. Do I have any comments or questions from my fellow commissioners first? Going a little too quick here. Any comments, questions? No?
Just reducing red tape, that's always a good thing.
Joe?
Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Schuessler?
Regarding case number 2025-0820, Land Development Code Amendment, revised solar panel review process, I move to approve the staff recommended action as presented in the staff report to the Plan Commission for this case.
And I will second that.
Second.
Oh, beat you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, good.
Mr. Chairman, I had a question. It didn't really impact my vote, but I still had a question. So if I can ask, in the historical district, does that still require them to come here?
Yeah, they don't apply for an appearance review. They do a certificate of appropriateness. And if it's like a historic property, it would come to the Plan Commission.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
I thought so. Just wanted to ask.
So we're all in favor of the motion? Okay. I move that we close public hearing number 2025-0721 and open public hearing number 2025.
No, you want
No,
to close?
no, I'm going wrong. I'm sorry. Let me back up a little bit. I'm closing 2025-0820 and opening public hearing number 2025-0819, Land Development Code Amendment establishing surety bond rating requirements.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Paul. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Staff.
Yep, so I'd like to request that this staff report is entered into the record as written. So this is a proposed amendment to establish a minimum financial rating requirement for surety bonds used to guarantee subdivision and public improvements for projects. So currently, we have no minimum financial rating requirement for companies that issue bonds for subdivision improvements. Surety bonds or letters of credit are required when projects proceed to board, go through final engineering, and these are for public improvements like roads, utilities, and stormwater infrastructure. And this is just to guarantee that the work will be completed in accordance with the village standards. So here's the proposed amendment text, which includes language for bonds to have a corporate surety license in Illinois and having an AM Best Company rating of A or better. So the AM Best Company is an independent credit rating agency that evaluates the financial strength and creditworthiness of insurance and surety companies. So an A rating is considered excellent by this company, meaning that if a company has an A rating, that means they have a strong ability to meet their ongoing insurance and contractual obligations. For the staff recommended action, staff recommends that the Plan Commission approves this land development code amendment for section 5112E3B. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. I think that's a very important amendment and kind of overdue. I'm glad to see it. Any of my commissioners have any comments or questions?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schussler?
what precipitated this? Have there been any recent problems?
There hasn't been any issues that I'm aware of, but this was mentioned during a village board meeting a few months ago.
Okay, good question.
I have a question. So
Commissioner Zatar?
do we currently require surety bonds irrespective of the grade?
Yes, so typically, we require a letter of credit, or otherwise a applicant can request that the village board approve a surety bond instead of a letter of credit. However, we don't currently have a rating requirement.
So, and this only applies to work for the village, right? Not private development
This is for private development.
or private development?
Yes.
You would require that bond be through who? The village and the private developer on their own land? I don't understand.
Yeah, so for example, the Estates at Ravinia Meadows, it's a project, they're gonna be building a lot of public improvements, like.
Oh, so for when they're doing the public work?
Correct,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, that makes sense. So my question, did anyone study the pool of contractors' current grades to understand how many less contractors we will have in the future over this top rating requirement?
Contractors as in who's issuing the surety?
Well, developers impose these bonds on their GCs, right? So yes, your contractor pool is what I would look at.
That was not studied with this amendment.
Yeah, I'd just be curious to understand how many people would no longer want to do construction in this town based on that requirement. Maybe there's no impact, but maybe there is. And so I think I would have studied it. It's a high grade. It's usually for like, you see that for like federal work, right? Or military work, right? So it's foreign to me here in a small town.
Mr. Chairman,
Thank you, Joe. Commissioner Schussler?
one other question. Did you look at what other towns require as far as the grade?
Yes, so most towns required an A, I would say in the southwest suburbs. We were actually behind on requiring anything at all. So we just matched with other towns in the southwest suburbs.
Good to know.
When you did that study, was it almost all towns have some kind of a requirement for a surety bond?
Yeah, so I would say most towns that are kind of an equivalent population, or even, just similar development style as Orland Park, they had the same rating.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions, comments? Okay, in which case I would entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Schussler?
regarding case number 2025-0819, Land Development Code Amendment, establish surety bond rating requirements. I move to approve the staff recommended action as presented in the staff report to this plan commission for this case.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Schussler, and I believe seconded by Commissioner Fenton. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay. Where was I? Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Looks like some interesting petitions. And parents' reviews coming up ahead. But if there's no other business, and obviously there's nobody here from the public, I move that we adjourn at 7:20 PM.
Mr. Commissioner, I have a question for the staff, if I may, before we adjourn.
Sorry.
Did you want to close the public hearing first? I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
we've gotten to that point. The public hearing we
Oh,
just
I'm
had?
sorry.
We'll-
I'm sorry,
We'll start with
yeah.
that.
I told you it's a bad
Yeah,
day.
I know.
Yeah, I move that we close public hearings.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now I move that we adjourn at 7:21 PM.
All right, I'll take this offline. Aye.
Okay, thanks, Joe. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thanks, everybody.
Staff want to make a pitch?